What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Yes Man. Yes Man! We're going to do some Road to Mythic. Get us up standard Mythic play. We're going to go with some black-white. I've been refining this deck, trying to get this deck to Mythic. So we'll see if we can do it. Right now, I think we're Platinum 4. So let's get a little bit higher. Play a couple games, maybe 2, maybe 3, and we'll go from there. Not the best opening hand. We are going to keep it just because there's so much removal, but it's not the opening hand we want to see. I'm thinking black-blue mill is what we're going to see from them. I can put Lord Skitter aside. We already have one Lord Skitter. Lord Skitter's good in this deck. Oh, there we go. Yep. Ooh, 2 of them. Very nice. Okay, the goal here is we are going to just remove one of them. This is a pretty fun card, Moon Shadow. I played it a little bit in a constructed deck that I built. Definitely can take control. Whoever enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard a card at the beginning of your upkeep. 14 or more. Yep. So I think we'll move here. We'll take the 2. This will cost. Yeah. So Ultima, when that card comes into play, is the one to play. We remove take the 4. Okay. Unless they have some, which looks like they might have a counter. Well, that's not a counter. That works just fine for me. Counter would have been bad, but bounce them to my hand is manageable with this deck, especially with Ultima coming. They'll bounce back to my hand. That's okay. You gave me a creature. It's going to be a little painful for you. Discard. Which grows. But I would rather have the bad boy grow than that. Deal with the manifest dread of this Oculus. So we'll activate this Bandit's Talent to get them to start losing some life. We will not attack. They'll pull in their 3, which is fine. So on the next turn, we Ultima. And then we're going to get rid of the end because we don't need to see that. And they get some lands. That's fine. So Ultima next. We shall block here. Take the least amount of damage as we can. clear the board. All right. So we want them to play something because we don't really want to get Lord Skitter countered. So if we can find a card to play before Lord Skitter, okay. That's an interesting question. Do we do Lord Skitter? I think we do Lord Skitter first. To get countered. Yep. They discard a card. And then I throw down Enduring Innocence. I think that's the better play there. Because if Enduring Innocence gets destroyed, then we just gets brought back to the board. And we got a trigger right here in the Fountain Port. Now that's unfortunate. So we'll activate. Opponent loses 2 life. Slowly chipping away. 1 damage does not affect me. Now we are just drawing lands, which is not what we want, but that's a good card to have. We'll go here, gain some life, activate the trigger, unless they have a destruction card. They just bounce back to the hand. Okay, that's fine. As it chips away at them. I have 3. So that's the question. Can they counter this? And if they do, they do. If they don't, then we're okay. Yep. That's good. And we wait. We wait to the end of turn to activate Fountain Port, just in case they have their own clear again. And there we go. Now we can activate because there's no threat. When I was starting out, that's one of the things I didn't quite understand was playing the timing of your cards, right? When is it important to play certain cards so that the threat is not there for them to be taken away? And as you just feel out the game and understand the meta, your sense on that gets a little bit stronger. I still mess it up sometimes, especially in draft when I'm going fast. Like I might forget to activate this, the port. We activate. And we attack. We gain 2 more, and that's game. So, as you can see, that's the point of the deck. We activate little weenie cards to turn them into big maxi cards. Now we're at Platinum 3. Let's play one more and see if we can get one more win in with this deck. Then later tonight, I'm going to be playing another draft of Lore and Eclipse, and I'll post that video for you folks to watch. And here we go. Little matchup. This deck's okay. This hand, I'm going to keep. Here, the trigger here, help me draw cards, some removal. Just need to hit my land drops. One more. I was on the play. Discard. Okay. So they have a lot of creatures coming my way. I have 3 of them in this deck. Yes, because I'm going to need the blockers. And do I activate now? No. I will not activate this just in case I need to play Get Lost on something like that. Remove. No, I could have had them activate the Fabled Passage, but if they were smart, they wouldn't have done it till next turn. So let's get out our Enduring Innocence. Okay, that's blockable. That's blockable. So we don't have to worry about trample with the chocobos. But we do have to worry about tramples with the Hydra. We go here so that we can activate here. Attack, so we can draw. Gain a little bit of life, okay. Okay, that double pumps. So now it is extra important that we hit our land drops so that we can wipe this board. Because without it, we are going to be in a lot of trouble. So that will double, so we let that hit. Because on the next turn, it's going to be bigger, and then, oh, that's just unfortunate. So let's remove. Let's hope. Yeah, we didn't hit our land drops. That was... something that was super important, was hitting our land drops. We did not. So we are in a tight spot right now. If they have a land to play, we are in big trouble. And they do. Because we only have 3 blockers. Yeah, see, if we would have hit our land drops, we would have had the cards to deal with this. But since we did not hit our land drops, we drew a good amount of cards. So it's still possible that we can win this. We block here, we block here, and we block here. Yeah, that's rough. I don't really see a way out of this. We attack here to gain a blocker. One, two, three. Move one. So if I play, they get rid of here. 1, 2. Hits for 7. We can. Now we need the blocks. Chocobo. And attack. Okay. That's okay. As long as we hit our land drop on the next turn, we can still win this. And we don't. Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So see, we were one short of hitting our land drop. There's nothing that we can do. We lose. Good game. So we'll play one more. You draw a bunch of cards sometimes. You just don't get the cards you need. You don't hit those land drops. Your deck can't function. You lose. That just is Magic the Gathering. You get Magic the Gathering. Well, let's see again. Let's see if we can get one more win. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to be dealing with a very fast deck. So let's get out our tap lands so that we can get out our Pinnacle. Because he's going to play some flyers if he's playing Momo. So we'll see how that works. I have this card running in the deck specifically for mill decks or graveyard decks that want to pull from the graveyard so that I can just eliminate some of those really big threats, especially the mill. You just eliminate that mill. You know, what's it called? The one that mill cards equal to the life value, the life total. So I need to know what it's called to activate this card. So I probably should do some research and realize what it's called. All right, so they did not hit any land drops. We'll surveil a card. That's a second one. We don't need a second one, so we'll put it away. If he hit mana on this turn, he might still play, and if he didn't hit mana, he's in a lot of trouble. You might have someone who's AFK as well. And that does help when you're laddering. I mean, it does take a while to get the win, but that's an easy win to Mythic, especially since I did not hit my land drops on the last game. So we'll go over the deck after this game just so you can see what cards are in it. This card, I'm testing it out right now, see if it's any good. Ancient Vendetta in this deck. It's a good card, especially in a control black deck. This deck is control black-white-ish, just for how much. And then flooding the board, yeah, this game's over. So we'll go here, just so we can start getting things out on the board. We'll go here and then here. And if they don't play, the game might just be over. So a pretty boring third game. Second game, we should have won if we would actually hit our land drops. I mean, we drew a ton of cards and didn't get it. We basically drew an extra card on each of our turns. First game was good, though. You saw the function of the deck, how it's meant to function. And then, yeah, you test your decks, see how they work. You refine them as the meta changes. Eliminate older decks, keep the newer decks. Yeah, game is not full of action, is it? And that's the game. All right, that's just a free win. So to get back for that minimum drop I missed. So there we go. We're at Platinum 3 now from Platinum 4. Get a little bit of gold, and that's it. So we'll take a look at that deck real quick before we go, just so you can see what I have in it. All right, so here we go. Dawn of Truce, I like this card if you can pull it into your hand. Elixir, Ancient Vendetta. Those 3 cards are cards I'm testing right now. Basic goal of this deck, right? We are going to draw cards here. We're going to double get tokens out. I was running 4 and 4 here, but I felt I needed a little bit extra. So help with the early game offense, get rid of some cards I can't exile. This is a great card to have in this deck for exiling. Great card for removal of your artifacts. This card's great for the removal of enchantments. I was playing 3 of those too. So here, and here replaced a 3rd, a 4th, and a 4th. Problem with this card is obviously if you don't have anything to interact with it. So that's why I have some Restless Fortresses, Fountain Ports, Secluded Starforges, the Surveil. I think I might be able to put in the tree that creates the 1/1s. Let me get the name of it. Realm of Ka. I can put that possibly in this deck. This mana sink. It's very, very expensive though. So it's in essence 5. I think I'd rather have another Fountain Port over it, but that it does have the swamp. So, but that's the deck. This is what we got. This is how I'm gonna try to get to Mythic and test this deck out. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Like I said, I'm gonna play a little bit of Lord Eclipse Draft for you guys, and I'll post that as well. So if you got any questions, have any suggestions, likes, I'm growing this channel, and I hope you come along for the ride. All right, like and subscribe. Thanks, YouTube. I'm the Yes Man. Yes, man. Let's strategize, learn, and have fun.